into something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. And the Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's going to pull it down and run. Past the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass clock. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. This is something rare and special. For this early in the season to have a 1 versus 2 matchup, these kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Some hard running there through a tackle. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback with another carry. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback still with the football. Comes out. Scooped up in the defense.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using his legs here. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Press coverage now from the secondary. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on a jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Design quarterback run. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They finally corral him at the 1. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
Clemson, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's John. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Good throw, catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
35. Clemson, 3.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught. Completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. They give it to the big fullback here. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense at just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down at our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson, 3.
Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They keep him guessing with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They start the 4th quarter with a pass. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Now it's 2nd down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score. Texas 63, Clemson 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, it's just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Big throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pocket breaking down. They'll drop him for a loss, but hold on. There are penalty markers on the field. That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
And that's another first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Longhorns move into the red zone. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Comes up with the catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
4th down. The offense will go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Caught over the middle. It's John. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out to the 20-yard line. Good gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game, because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team, and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.